Here are the list of soft skills developed by the trainee. First, the teamwork and collaboration. It includes the team meetings, brainstorming, with co-trainings. The trainee can relate this to academic because group projects and collaborative assignments in the trainee coursework prepare the trainee for this interaction. Next is the communicational skills. Hmm. The trainee was tasked to present the catalog, the finished product of the catalog to the president of the company. So, um, this skill, the trainee can relate this skill to the academic be- because it can develop the presentation skill of the trainee through class project and public speaking. Next is the organizational skills. The, the trainee was tasked to compile the data and organize project files. The trainee can relate this to academic because the organizational skills or the to managing academic assignments and projects. Lastly, the adaptability and problem solving. The trainee handling diverse responsibilities during the on-the-job training. The trainee can relate this to academic by problem-solving skills developed in engineering courses were essential in navigating these varied tasks. The engineering problem and recommended solution. During the OJT, the trainee encountered two engineering problems. First, the inside in Batangas. The trainee was related to efficiency and reliability of the surge protection devices (SPT) and uninterruptible power supply UPS system at the DNL plant in Batangas. The second involved sourcing a new distributor for street light for an upcoming project. The significance of the study: improving SPD and UPS system. So the objective of this is to minimize downtime. So the importance is to ensure continuous operation of critical electrical infrastructure. Next is the securing a trustworthy distributor for streetlight. So the goal of this is to ensure high quality product and which meets the technical specification and budget constraints. After discussing the significance of the study, the the trainee was discussed the engineering problems with his co-trainees. So in SPD and UPS system at the NL plant, the issue of the UPS and SPD is needs a periodic maintenance leading to potential transient voltage spikes and power outages. So the impact of that is affects plant operational integrity, risking downtime and inefficiencies. In sourcing a distributor for streetlights, the second problem that the trainee encountered, the issue is finding a distributor that meets technical requirements and budget constraints. The challenge that the trainee encountered is identifying a reliable supplier for high quality, affordable streetlights. Here are the possible solutions to the engineering problems. First, in enhancing SPD and UPS system. The first possible solution is regular maintenance schedule. It is need to be implement frequent detailed maintenance. And the purpose of this is to ensure proper function and prevention and to prevent issues. Next is the second possible solution is advanced monitoring system. The DNL should install real-time performance monitoring to enable protective maintenance and early issue detection. The third possible solution to the engineering problem is staff training. That the company should conduct regular training session so that the staffs are updated and for effective maintenance and troubleshooting. For the sourcing a reliable distributor for street lights, that's the second problem that the trainee encountered. The possible solution are detailed evaluating and comparison. First, the trainee should assess Solar's products against other distributors. So the trainee encountered so many distributors like Centastar, Megalite, and other distributor companies. So in the purpose of this one is to ensure best value by evaluating quality and cost. The second possible solution to this problem is to clear negotiation strategy. First, we're going to check the price if the competitive prices and bulk discounts. So based on my inquiry to Star and to other distributor, I inquire 107 street lights for our upcoming project in Pateros. So and lastly, the trainee point out the pilot testing. The trainee requested samples for quality verification before bulk purchase so that we can assure so that our company can assure that the products that they selling is. We go on to the implementation details. In the problem number one, which is the SPD and UPS system, the action steps was was taken are schedule and document maintenance. It is needed so that we can monitor the performance of UPS and SPD. Next is they integrate advanced monitoring system. And the third one is plan and conduct regular staff training so that the company will not hire somebody to check regularly the UPS and SPD system. For the problem number two, which is the streetlights and distribution, the action steps that trainee the- the trainee implement is evaluate and compare distribution. It is important to know which one is better and which one is um, um, good for the specification that our company is looking for. And also the negotiation in pricing, delivery, support, and compliance. Lastly, conduct pilot testing for product quality. It is important so that we can test if this product is is qualified for the upcoming project in Pateros. Conclusion of the engineering problems that the trainee encountered. First, the SPD and UPS system. So, the trainee actions, the trainee suggested that the action needed to be that needed to that company is to regular maintenance, advanced monitoring, and staff training. Also, in street light distribution, the trainee's action is to thorough research on potential distributors and open communication is securing favorable terms. Overall, the training experience was bridge theoretical knowledge with practical application and technical skills gained will aid in future engineering career growth. Do you have any question? If nothing, thank you.